Hi guys, I have a magic circle workout for you today. So go ahead, grab a magic circle for the prop. As always, I will have the props linked in the description below if you guys need to grab them. Don't forget, before we get started, like, share, subscribe. You guys can leave me those super thanks. I so appreciate all the comments that you guys have on my videos. And then as always, Monday, Wednesdays, you guys will get that free content. Every Friday, it will be for members only. As always, that's just $4.99 a month just to help support and grow my channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go ahead, you guys. Let's get started on one middle red spring or one heavy spring on your reformer. We're gonna start with some unilateral work. If this is too heavy, you guys can bump down to a medium or a blue spring instead. So one heavy spring on my reformer, foot bar gonna go all the way down. Again, if you guys need to lighten this up, you can always make it lighter. I'm gonna lie down onto my reformer. And then when I get down, I'm gonna go ahead and just come right into my neutral spine. So I have that nice natural curvature of my low back. We're gonna reach back and grab just our right strap into our hands. Now, it's up to you guys if you use the long loop or the short loop. Long loop is going to be lighter for your arm. Short loop is gonna be a little heavier. I'm gonna start with the short loop, see how it feels, and then if I need to lighten it, I can. Head rest up or down, that's up to you guys. We're gonna bring our knees up into a tabletop position. Legs are zipped together. And on our exhale, we're gonna pull our right arm straight down to our hip. We're gonna inhale, return back up. Exhale, pull straight down to our hip. And then inhaling as we return. So we wanna feel our lats engaging as we press on that exhale. And then just inhaling to return the arm straight up. Exhale to pull down. Again, inhale, return. We're gonna go for 2 more. And then on this last one, I'm gonna hold my arm down at my hip, bend my elbow for my tricep press, exhale to press the palm down to the mat, inhale, bend, exhale to press, and then inhaling as we bend for our tricep press. Exhale, inhale, we're gonna go for 3 more, 2, and then on this last one, we're gonna hold our arm all the way down at our hip. We're gonna move into circles. If you guys need a little extra stability, you can hang on to the shoulder block with your left hand. We're gonna open our arm out to the side of the room, reach it straight up to the ceiling, and then pull down to our hips for our circle. So we're gonna inhale, go out and up, and then exhaling as we pull back down. Again, if you guys need a little extra stability of your torso, hang on to your shoulder block with your left hand. Now, the next time we bring it to our hip, we're gonna pause, reverse the circle. So we're gonna go up to our shoulder, out to the side, exhaling as we press to the hip, inhale up, out, and then exhaling again as we press for those arm circles. Let's go for just 2 more. And then this next time we reach the arm up to the ceiling, we're gonna pause with it straight up, relax our feet back down out in front of us. If we wanna give ourselves a stretch, we can sway our knees, we can hug them, we can stretch them. And then we're gonna do those same 3 movements, but we're gonna add in single leg extensions. So the arm will go right back up to the ceiling, knees up into our tabletop position, neutral spine. I'm gonna exhale, press my arm straight down, reach my left leg out to a challenging level away from me. Inhale to return, exhale, press, extend the left leg, and then inhale, return. We want to feel those left obliques engage as we extend that leg out. We're going to go for 2 more, exhaling away, inhale back. Now on this last one, hold the arm and leg long, bend the elbow, bend the knee, tricep extensions with those single leg extensions. Again, just the left leg is going to go out and in. We're gonna do 4 more. Exhaling to press. Inhale to bend for 3. Again, feel those obliques fire. 2. Now on this last one, we're gonna hold our arm and leg out. The leg stays out. We're gonna open our arm out to the side of the room, reach it up to the ceiling, pull down to our hips for our circles. Again, grab onto that shoulder block if you guys need a little extra stability. Use the long loop to make these lighter if you need to. We're gonna do 1 more circle in this direction. And then when we press to the hip, let's pause, reverse, go up to the shoulder, out to our T, exhale to the hip, inhale up, out, exhaling as we press. We'll go for 2, and then last one. All right, now once we come up, pause, relax the feet back down, hang that strap up, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So grab the short loop or the long loop, up to you guys. Left arm is going to be straight up to the ceiling. Right arm can be at your side. Knees can go up into a tabletop position. Legs are zipped together. They're going to stay here to start. We're going to pull our left arm straight down to our hip. Inhale, return. Exhale to pull. Inhale, return. Now I'm going to do about 6 total. So we have 3 more. 2. And then on this last one, we're going to hold our arm all the way down to our hip, bend our elbow, tricep press, exhale to press the palm down, inhale, bend, exhale to press, inhaling as we bend again for our tricep press. We're going to do 3 more, maintaining that neutral spine. 2. Now on this last one, we're going to hold our arm down. Again, if you guys want a little extra stability, grab your shoulder block with your right hand. I like to hold on to it. We go out to the side, up to the ceiling, pull down to our hips for our circles. Exhale, press. Inhale as we circle around and back up. We'll do 2 more circles in this direction. And then the next time we press it to the hip, we're going to hold our arm all the way down to our hip, reverse. So let's go up to the shoulder, out to the side, exhale, press. It's going to be a little more challenging in that direction. So again, if you guys need to change those loops, you can grab onto the longer one to make that easier. Grab onto your shoulder block for a little extra stability with that torso. We have 2. I'm really feeling that lat engaged. All right, the next time we come up, pause. Relax the feet. Feel free to give yourself a little stretch. And then we're adding in those single leg extensions with just the right leg. So I'm going to bring my right arm back down to my side. Left arm straight up to the ceiling. Knees up into our tabletop position. When we exhale to press our left arm straight down, we reach the right leg out. We inhale, we return. Exhale, press, extend. And inhale, return. Trying to get those right obliques afire as I exhale to press. We're going to go for 3, 2. All right, now on this last one, we can hold, bend the knee, bend the elbow, tricep press with those single leg extensions. Exhale to press, inhale, bend. We have 4 more. So we're doing 6 tricep presses. 3, 2. Now this next time we press out, hold. We're going to open our arm out to the side, reach it up to the ceiling, exhaling as we pull back down. Again, that right leg stays long away from you. Grab onto that shoulder block for that little extra stability. The next time we bring it to the hip, pause, reverse, go up, out, exhale to press. Inhale, up, out, exhaling as we press that palm to the hip. Again, a little more challenging reverse. All right, now the next time that arm goes up, pause, relax the feet down, and we can stretch. Okay, we're going to grab the right strap back into our hand, short loops. Arms are going to go straight up to the ceiling. We have those same 3 movements. So knees are up into our tabletop position, legs are zipped together. I'm going to exhale, just pull both arms straight down to the mat. Inhale to return, exhale to pull down, and then inhale, return. Again, we're going to do about 6 of our reach and pulls, 6 of our tricep presses. All right, now the next time we press our palms down, bend the elbows, tricep press. It's going to feel a little lighter than normal with a single red spring on. Eventually, we're going to add in some core work to make it a little more challenging. All right, the next time we press the palms down, pause, open the arms out to the side, reach them up to the ceiling. We pull down to our hips for our circles. We go out, up, and then exhaling as we pull down. All right, last one, when we bring it to the hips, let's pause and reverse. So we go up to the shoulders, out to the T, exhale to press, inhale up, out. Again, exhaling as we press. We're going to do 4 more circles. And then on the last one, we're going to pause with our arms straight up to the ceiling. So on this next one, pause with the arms straight up, knees are in tabletop, head stays down. Same 3 movements we had in both legs extending out and in. So let's exhale, press our arms down, extend both legs out to a challenging level. Inhale, return, exhale, press, extend. Inhale, return. I want to think I'm scooping into my low abs to extend the legs out. So getting those transverse abdominals to fire. We're going to go for 2 more. Now in this last one, we hold, bra line stays heavy, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Exhale, press, extend, tricep press with both legs extending out. Inhale back. Again, scooping into those low abs. Exhale away, bra line stays heavy. Inhale back for 2. Then on this last one, we're gonna hold the legs out. Open the arms out to the side, reach them up to the ceiling, pull down to our hips for our circles. The legs stay long. That bra line stays heavy. Abs are into your backs. 2 more. And then last one. And when we get to the hips, pause. Those legs stay long. We go up, out to our T. Exhale, press. Inhale, up, T. Exhale to press. Again, think scoop into those low abs. Let's do 2. Try to keep those legs long. Last 1. All right, when we come up, relax the feet. We're gonna hang our straps back up onto the pegs. And then you guys can sit off to the sides of your reformers. Okay, we're moving into our magic circle work. So we're gonna go into footwork spring. So I'm gonna go 3 reds and a yellow for myself. So that's 3 heavy springs and a light spring. Foot bars are gonna go up to the starting position, and then you guys can grab your circles and lie back down onto your reformers. All right, now once we lie down, the magic circle is gonna go around our legs above our knees. So the legs are gonna go straight through, around above your knees. Arms are gonna be at our sides. And then just make sure head rests are all the way down because we're gonna start with some bridges. So my feet and my knees are gonna be the same distance away from each other, about that magic circle width away. Neutral spines. So I wanna think I have that nice natural curvature of my low back. Sacrum, that lowest part of your back above your tailbone, is nice and heavy. And then without losing your neutral spine, we're gonna exhale, pull the magic circle apart with our knees. Inhaling to release. Exhale to pull the circle apart. And then inhale, release. So just abduction, or working the outsides of the legs into the outsides of the glutes. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, 2, and then last 1. All right, now once we release, we're gonna pause. We're moving into bridges. So we're gonna take an inhale in our neutral spines. On our exhale, we're gonna flatten our low backs down into the mats, peel our spines up off the carriage, pull the circle apart with our knees, take an inhale at the top, and then as we roll our spines back down, we're gonna slowly release the pull of the circle. So we're gonna inhale in our neutral, exhale, flatten the low back down, peel our spine up, pull the circle apart. So again, abduction of those legs, pause at the top for that inhale. And then as we roll down, we're slowly releasing the pull of the circle. Now, we're gonna do 1 more bridge. We're exhaling, flattening, peeling, pulling the circle apart. We're gonna stay at the top, so stay right up into that bridge. Exhale, pull the circle apart with your knees. Release in your bridge, pull the circle apart, release. Exhale and inhale. We're gonna go for 3, so 6 total, 2. And then last one, when we release, we can roll our spines all the way back down into the mat and then just come right back into our neutral spines. Now, take your circles out. They're gonna go in between your knees. Your heels are gonna go right onto the foot bar, a little more narrow than your knees. So my knees are open wider than my feet. So when I squeeze the circle, my knees and feet are gonna be parallel with each other. So just make sure when you guys squeeze, knees, feet parallel. We're gonna start in our neutral spine. We're not bridging yet. We're gonna exhale, squeeze the circle. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release for that adduction. Inner thighs. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release for 3, 2, and then last one. All right, now once we release, we're gonna pause. We're going into those 3 bridges. So we're gonna inhale in our neutral spines, exhale, flatten the low backs down, peel our spines up, squeeze that circle, take an inhale at the top, and then on our exhale, as we roll our spines back down into the mat, we're slowly releasing the squeeze. We're inhaling in our neutral, exhale, flatten, peel, squeeze that circle, adductors, pause at the top for that inhale. Exhale, roll our spines all the way back down, one vertebrae at a time, slowly releasing that squeeze. And then last one, we exhale, flatten, peel, squeeze, pause at the top. Now on our exhale, we're gonna squeeze that circle even more. Inhale, just a little release. So think a big squeeze of the circle, little release, big squeeze, little release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release, big squeeze, little release for 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna slowly roll the spine down and release that squeeze of the circle. Okay, take that circle into your hands. If you guys want your headrest up now, headrest can go up. Heels are going to stay on the foot bar parallel with each other. They're gonna come a little closer, so about sits bones distance away. We're gonna take the magic circle, so it's hovering right over our chest. Elbows are gonna be open out nice and wide to the sides of the room. Neutral spine, we're gonna exhale to push the carriage out, and as we push away, we're gonna squeeze the circle, and then we're gonna inhale, bring it back in. So exhale, press and squeeze. Inhale, bend and release. Everything is working as we push away. Exhale out, inhale back. I'm engaging my legs, my core, my arms. So we should feel our lats, pectoral muscles, biceps, all firing to squeeze that circle. We're gonna go for 2 more. Just stays hovering right over our chest. On this last one, come halfway in, hold. Little pulses of our carriage, little squeezes of that circle for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out, all the way back in. All right, now once we come back in, arches of the feet can go onto the foot bar. They're gonna stay that same distance away. Circle is going to start hovering over our chest. When we press out, we're gonna reach it up to the ceiling. When we bend to come back in, we're gonna bring it back over the chest. So exhale, press out and squeeze. Inhale, bend, bring it back over the chest. Exhale out, inhale back, reaching the circle up towards the ceiling. I'm keeping a slight bend to my elbows the entire time. Exhale away, inhale back, exhale out, inhale back. 4 more. All right, on this last one, come halfway in with the circle, halfway in with the carriage. Little pulses, little squeezes for 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. All the way out, arms go up, all the way back in. All right, toes, balls of our feet can go onto the foot bar. All 10 toes are on. Arms are gonna go up to the ceiling. They stay up here. Shoulders are relaxed down. We exhale to press out. We squeeze the circle. Inhale, bend and release. Exhale out. Inhale back. I have a little lift of my heels too. While I'm here, we wanna think engaging our core as we press away. Legs working. Arms working on the exhale, and then just kind of resisting the springs to come back in. 3 more. And then last one. All right, halfway in, arms stay up to the ceiling. Little pulses, little squeezes. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out, all the way back in. Okay, let's keep the toes, balls of the feet onto the foot bar. Arms are going to stay, I'd say about halfway up. If you guys want to go a little closer to your chest, you can. We are going to press our carriage all the way out, hold, and we're going to do our run. As we run, we're going to do little squeezes of that circle. Again, lats, biceps, pectoral muscles, all firing on those squeezes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's come in. Okay, when we come back in, we're gonna sit off to the sides of our reformers. We're keeping the circle. Foot bars are gonna go all the way down, and then we're gonna go to 1 blue spring, which on my balanced body reformer, you guys, is 1 medium spring. So 1 blue, everything else can come off for 1 medium spring. Headrests are gonna go down if you guys did put them up. and then we're keeping our circle. So we're gonna kneel on our reformers facing the straps. I'm gonna scoop my knees back towards the end. I'm gonna put my circle like right where my shoulders, right where my bra line would usually be, and then hands are gonna go on the very outside corners of your carriage. Now, when you take your hands here, I'm gonna take the magic circle right around my sternum, right around my chest, and then I'm gonna take my other hand on. So, magic circle, sternum, hands on the outside corners. Toes, balls of our feet are gonna be right on the edge of the wooden frame. We're doing push-ups with your circles here. So I'm gonna press one leg out, pause. I'm gonna take the other foot on, hold. We're gonna try to do 6 to 8 wide push-ups. So let's bend wide, exhale, press, wide, press. That magic circle is gonna help to get us up. That's 4, 5, 6, and 8. Come all the way back in. Feel free to adjust those circles. And then we're gonna do narrow push-ups, a little more challenging. Again, try to give me 6 to 8 of these narrow push-ups. We're gonna press out with one leg, press out with the other, elbows go narrow, we press up, narrow, press. 3, 4, abs in, whoop, adjust those circles, 7 and 8. Okay, bring it back in, and then we're gonna stay kneeling on our reformers, facing the shoulder blocks. Now, this time, we're gonna set our knees up against the shoulder blocks, grab your straps into your hands, and then we're gonna take the magic circle. It is gonna go right in between your legs, and then it's just gonna rest right underneath your butt. So right where your glute connects to your hamstring, that's where I want the magic circle to rest. Now, I don't have any tension on that circle quite yet, so it's just kind of hanging out there. I'm gonna reach forward, grab onto the knotted part of my ropes, and then we're gonna start with a little chest expansion. So on an exhale, we're gonna press our palms back behind us. Inhale, return. Exhale to press. Inhale, return. Just trying to work into the back side of the body. It's gonna feel a little lighter than normal, so if you guys do wanna grip a little higher, you can. We're gonna press back for 3, 2, and then last one. All right, now once we return, we're gonna pause. Arms are gonna stay long. I'm gonna inhale, hinge back onto that circle. Use the quads to bring it back up. Inhale, hinge back onto that circle. Exhale, quads bring you back up. That's why we want this a little lighter so we can really work into those quads to lift. Arms stay long. We're gonna do 3 more. Inhale back. Exhale, use your quads to bring you back up for 2. And lift. Last one, press back and lift. Now let's do a little combo. So we'll press the arms back, return long, hinge back, lift up. We press back, we return, we hinge back, we lift up. Let's go for 4, return, hinge. Use those quads to bring you back up for 3. Again, it's lighter for those quads. 2, not for the arms today. Hinge, lift, last one, press, return the arms, hinge back, lift up. Woo, quads. Okay, hang the straps up, and then we are going to take the circles out. Now, we're gonna lie on our left side. When we lie on the left side, we're gonna keep the circles. They're gonna go right in between our ankles. Legs are going to go a long way from us, and we're gonna lie down onto our sides. I'm gonna use my hand to support my head, no ball today. We're gonna work on some balance here. For a little extra balance, you guys, I would just bring your head all the way down like this, rather than your head being slightly up. You're gonna grab the strap that's right down in front of you. Long loop is lighter, short loop is heavier for your arm. I'm gonna start with a short loop. Arm is gonna go straight up to the ceiling to start. We're gonna lift our legs slightly up off that foot bar. That's where the balance is gonna come into play. And then we're gonna pull our arms straight down to our hip, return, down to the hip, return. Now again, a little extra balance. Just bring your head down and kind of relax on the shoulder blocks. Now, the legs are gonna stay lifted. And now every time I pull my arm down, I'm gonna squeeze a circle in between my ankles. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze as I pull down. Inhale, release. We're gonna go for 3. I'm very unstable today. 2. And then on this last one, we're gonna hold down at our hip, reach your arms straight forward, and then exhale, press straight back. Inhale, forward, and exhale, press straight back. Again, every time I press my arm back, I'm gonna squeeze that circle in between my ankles. Inhale, return. Exhale, press and squeeze. Inhale, release. We're gonna go for 4. Squeeze that circle. Press that arm back for 3. Again, long loop is light, short loop is heavy. On this next one, we're gonna hold our arm back, bend our elbow, fingertips go forward. Exhale, press, tricep press. Now keep those legs lifted. Again, every time we press back for those triceps, we squeeze the circle. Exhale, inhale. 3, release. 2, release, and 1. All right, relax the legs down. We're gonna stay on this side. I'm gonna come up onto my forearm this time and my headrest. And then from here, I'm gonna switch to my long loop. Again, if you guys want this heavy, you can always go to your short loop. Now, we're lifted up higher this time. I'm holding onto my shoulder block with my right hand just for a little extra stability, and we're gonna lift the legs slightly up. Now, when we pull our arm down towards our legs, we're gonna lift them up this time, try to tap the circle, and we're gonna come back down. Now, when I lift my legs, I'm rotating my hips up to the ceiling, and then when I come down, I rotate them back to the left. So I rotate up to the ceiling, try to touch the circle, inhale down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Let's do 3, little squeeze of that circle. 2, and 1. And down. Okay, relax, hang that strap up. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So flip over. Again, you guys can take the circle out, adjust if you need to. We're gonna grab the strap that's right out in front of us. I'm gonna take my head all the way down just because I'm struggling with balance today. Long loop lighter, short loop heavier. Legs are either in line with your body or angled slightly forward. Arm is straight up. We're gonna lift the legs slightly up, pause. We're gonna pull down, squeeze the circle. Inhale, reach up, release. Pull, squeeze, release. Make sure that that arm does not go past your shoulder when we reach it up. Exhale, down and squeeze. Inhale, release. Pull, squeeze, release. We're gonna go for 3, 2. On this last one, we're gonna hold, reach the arm straight forward. Exhale, press it back to the hip, squeeze. Forward, press back and squeeze. Find that balance. These are pretty challenging, you guys, for balance. Working all over the body. Every time you press, make sure you squeeze a circle. Inhale, release. You're gonna give me 2. Now on this last one, press back, hold, bend your elbow, tricep press. The fingertips should point forward, not up to the ceiling. Press, squeeze, bend, release, press, squeeze, bend, release. We are gonna do 3. And then last one. All right, when we release, we're gonna go ahead, come up onto that forearm. I'm gonna hold onto my shoulder block with my left hand. I'm switching, you guys, to that long loop just to make this a little nicer. The arm is up to the ceiling. Now when we pull the arm down, we're gonna lift the legs, rotate the hips up towards the ceiling, rotate them back when we come down. So hips are stacked on top of each other when we come down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We're doing 8 total, so give me 4 more. Again, back center, pull, rotate the hips, back center, 2. We want those right obliques to fire. 1, and return. Okay, hang that strap up, take your circles out. We're gonna sit off to the side. Okay, keep your circle. We're going into some arm work. If you guys have trouble on your knees, you can always sit on your butt, or you can sit on a box for this next one. I'm gonna kneel on my reformer. Feet are gonna be up against the shoulder blocks. We're gonna grab our right strap into our hand. Long loop, lighter for your arm, you guys. Short loop, heavier. I'm gonna start short, see how I feel. Okay, we're gonna kneel nice and tall, right on our knees. Finding that stability, legs, glutes, core. Grab the circle into your hands. From here, elbows are gonna be open out nice and wide. Magic circles right into your chest. We're gonna exhale, reach the arms out. Inhale, bend wide to come back in. Exhale away, inhale back. Reaching the arms straight out, and we're bending wide. We're gonna do 3 more, so about 8 total. Now on this last one, we're gonna hold out. We're gonna keep our arms long. We're gonna take the magic circle to the right hip. We rotate to the right, and then we're gonna exhale, come back to the starting position. So inhale, rotate to the right, take the circle to your hip. Exhale, rotate back center. Circle should be right in front of you. Inhale, hip. Exhale, rotate back. We want those obliques to fire to pull us back. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back again. We have about 8 total, so we have 3 more. And then last one, inhale down and exhale up. Okay, pause with your arms long. We're in a combo. So we bend the elbows wide. We exhale, press. We keep the arms long. We rotate to the right hip. We exhale, we come center. Bend wide, press, rotate to the hip, exhale, center. So we inhale, we bend. We exhale to press. We inhale to rotate. We exhale to lift. Inhale, exhale, press, inhale to the hip, exhale, back center. Let's go for 2, press, hip, center, last one, wide, press, hip, exhale, center, bend wide. Okay, hang that right strap back up onto the peg, grab your left loop, same thing on the left side, long loop lighter, short loop heavier for that arm. Magic circle is in both hands, kneeling nice and tall. Elbows are bent wide, circle right into the chest. We exhale to reach straight forward. We inhale to bend wide, exhale out, inhale, bend wide. Again, we're doing about 8 total, so we have 5 more. Draw those abs into your back, find that stability with your legs, glutes, and core. We have 2 more. And then on this last one, we hold, we keep the circle, we keep the arms long, we take the circle to the left hip, we rotate, we exhale to pull back center. We inhale, rotate to the left, exhale, pull, rotate right back to the center, using those left obliques to bring us back up. Again, if you guys need to make that lighter, switch to that long loop. We're gonna go for 2 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Then on this last one, when we come up, pause, we combo. We bend wide, we exhale, press, we inhale to the left hip, we exhale to lift. So we go wide, press, hip, lift. So it's an inhale to bend, exhale to press, inhale to the hip, exhale to lift. We should feel this all over the body. That left arm, you guys, is working. Our obliques are working. Our legs, glutes should be working to help stabilize us. Here we have 2 more after this. Up, wide, press, rotate, lift. This is the last one. Rotate, lift, relax. Okay. Hang that strap up. We're gonna change to our footwork springs. So 2 outside reds, and then that blue, that medium spring is gonna come off. So 2 heavies. Prop your circle just to the side of your reformer, you guys. We're gonna lie down. Long loops are gonna go right onto our feet. Headrest can be up or down. That is up to you. And then we're gonna grab the magic circle. It's gonna go right in between our ankles. Legs are gonna be up just as high as we can hold our neutral spines. Feet are gonna be parallel with each other, and we're gonna do little pulses of the circle in between our ankles, so we're getting those inner thighs to fire. Now, as we pulse, we're gonna lower the legs down towards our springs, and then we're gonna pulse back up. So little pulses down with the legs, little pulses up. Again, really feeling those adductors, those inner thighs firing. We're gonna do one more pulse down and up. All right, now once we come back up, we're gonna pause at the top. I'm gonna externally rotate my toes on my knees so they're gonna point out to the sides of the room. Magic circle stays. We're gonna lower the legs down to a little lower than a 45-degree angle. Then from here, we're gonna bend our knees without losing our circle, without losing our neutral spine, and then we're gonna exhale, press out and squeeze for our frogs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press and squeeze. Inhale, bend. Exhale out again, getting those inner thighs to fire, not losing your circles, not losing your neutral spine every time we bend, and exhale out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press, squeeze. We're gonna go for 2. And then on this last one, we're gonna hold out little squeezes of that circle for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Okay, adjust the circles if you guys need to. Feet are gonna be parallel with each other again. Legs are gonna be straight up to the ceiling. Low backs are gonna be flat. We're gonna do corkscrews. Our low back and our pelvis will move for these. I'm gonna hang on to my shoulder blocks too. So we're gonna sway the legs to the right side of the room. We're gonna press them down and around, sway to the left, and we're gonna come back up and center. So we go right, down around to the left, all the way back up and center. We're gonna go for 3, 2, and then last one. All right, now once we come back up, we're gonna pause. We're gonna do 5 to the left. So we go left, press legs down and around to the right, come back up and center again. 5 total. Let the low back, pelvis move around for these. We're gonna go for 2 more. And then last one. All right, now once we come back up, pause, take the circle out, set it to the side. Low backs can stay flat. We're gonna bring the bottoms of the feet together, hold a little butterfly stretch, stretch out those adductors, and then just taking a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, let's take the straps off of our feet, hang them up onto the pegs, and then once we hang them up, we'll sit off to the right side of our reformers. Okay, foot bars are gonna go all the way back to the starting position. We're gonna go to 1 red or 1 heavy spring on our reformers, and then we're gonna finish off with a mermaid stretch. So right shin is gonna go up against the shoulder blocks, left leg out in front of you. If this doesn't work for hips or knees, you guys, you can have your feet on the floor. Left hand is gonna be on the foot bar. We're gonna press out, go up and over for a nice little side body stretch. I'm gonna think pulling my right sits bones down to the mat just to open up a little more. Come back to the center, to our head rest, counter stretch to the other side. All right, then we're gonna bring it back to your foot bar, press out, go up and over. This time, rotate your torso to the floor, right hand catches the foot bar, left hand slides wide. We press into the left palm. We pull with the right to stretch out that right lat. So push with the left, pull with the right. Evenly weighted throughout both palms. Lift the chest, bring the carriage all the way back in, rotate to the front, switch to the other side. So left shin up against the shoulder blocks, right leg out in front of you. Again, you guys, if this doesn't work for hips or knees, feet on the floor, right hand on the foot bar, press out, go up and over. I'm thinking about pulling my left sits bones down. It does come up, but think pull down to stretch out that side body a little more. Come back to the center, head rest, counter stretch. And then back to the center to your foot bar, press out, go up and over. Rotate your torso to the floor. Left hand catches, right hand slides wide. We press with the right, we pull with the left to stretch out that left lat, left side body. In through the nose, out through the mouth with that breath. All right, evenly weighted throughout both palms. Lift the chest, bring the carriage all the way back in, and then you guys can set your feet out in front of you. You guys are all finished. I hope you enjoyed that magic circle exercise. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys can leave me those super thanks. Thank you so much, you guys. I so appreciate all the love and support.